feel that. It's probably about 29 they said, but it feels hotter than the UK at the minute. A little noisy from all the engines, but that's a good flight. Good morning folks. And where are we? Thursday morning in Girona. Just going to go for a run. Just put some miles on the legs, just warm them up. Well, warm them up, so it's 30 degrees. I don't know what the temperature is right now, it's a little bit cloudy this morning, but I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit cooler. I'm going to get this run done and then head off to the beach for a swim in a bit. Just run up this hill to see this cathedral from the room, and yeah, very nice. Put it next to my phone again, haven't I? Put the room card, keep putting the room card next to my phone, and then it doesn't work when I get back to the hotel. Run done. It's 5k, 35 minutes, that's horrendous. It's so hard and hot. I need to get some energy in, some gels, pre-race. And also, no beer. I think that's what has finished me. I had 2 or 3 beers last night, but it's enough to dehydrate you, isn't it? So, it's Thursday, no more beers till Saturday night after race. And just going to go and grab some breakfast now. A little cafe I found the other day. So I'll go down there again because it's quite nice. Yeah, coffee and a croissant. Yeah, so just had a sea swim down here at Palomas Beach, which see the sea and the beach. Came here yesterday. I didn't bring the swim gear, so I brought the goggles and the cap and earplugs today so I could have a swim, done 1,000 metres, just easy really. Nice steady against the current one way and with it the next, so a bit like Barcelona Ironman really. And then going to chill out on the beach now for a bit, so that's training done for the rest of the week. Race day on Saturday, so rest day tomorrow, go down and register, and then race day. I'm heading to Banyoles now from Girona, about 20-minute, half-hour drive. So registration, swim recce, team briefing, and just make sure I've got Chesterfield in the shot. Just don't need to put a GB kit on until a little bit later. We're down in the cave underground here in the hotel. Is car park. So I'm just going to get to the car. Then I've got to drive up. It's a scary car park really because it's a bit dark in here at times. But right, like an underground bat cave. Right. Just having a look around the sort of start finish area really. And there's the finish line is there. Guess I can go up those steps. Finish line there, and through here, under there. There'll be a few people sat around here tomorrow morning. Transition is in the field back there. You see the swim course out there. Out to the Yellow Boys and back, I guess. We'll see. I think we've got to walk round there to the swim thing. Could do with finding registration, really. Know where that is before 3 o'clock. We'll find it. Can't be that hard to find, can it? Right, so we've done the swim. Alison's here from Nottingham Triathlon. Notts Triathlon.
Yes.
Yeah. So how did the swim go?
Not too bad, yeah.
Faster than me.
Yeah.
But we've decided and worked out we've got a problem with the times, haven't we, the distances? Because the distance definitely is different on 2 Garmin Fenix watches is different.
Yeah.
And you don't swim in a zigzag as far as you think you might.
I think I probably do.
We're all set for tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so.
Ready for it?
Yeah, ready.
Yeah, good. Well, I'm going to go and register, get checked in.
Yeah.
And see you in the morning.
Yeah. Or see you at briefing.
See you at the briefing in a bit. Yeah, we're heading for the briefing soon. Yeah, see you there. Okay, walk down to the expo here. Need to go and register. Get my race pack. Get my free rucksack, which looks really cool. Looking forward to that. Nice to swim there with Alison from South Normanton Cycle Club. She's with Notts Tri Club, Nottingham Tri Club, with Chris Thorne as well, another good friend who races there. So nice to see people I know. And bumped into another guy, Wayne Gurnhill on Strava. Follow him all the time, and he swims activities away, same as I do. So it's nice to meet people that you follow on Strava a bit. Right, let's go and have a look in here, see what we need or don't need. So we'll get registered. Right, so registration all done, backpack picked up, race pack in my bag, so all good and set for tomorrow now. Just going to walk up to the theatre, Teatro Municipal, for the briefing, which is at 5, and it's now called 4:30, so it's only a 10-minute walk, should be there in 10 minutes.
In a quarter of a mile,
turn
right on Cara del Mosso,
nice under the shade here as well. So yeah, good swim, easy registration, and now heading for the briefing, then team photo, and then back to Girona for the evening, and it all starts again tomorrow. Oh, they've pulled the race forward, if I haven't mentioned it, to 11:15 from 12:15. I think they're a bit concerned about temperatures and water temperatures, so they moved it an hour early, which should just help a little bit, but not a lot. Hi, good morning. So it's Saturday morning, race day, down here in Banyol, ready for the race, and I just realised I left my phone in the car, so I'm going to go back to the car. Luckily it's not a million miles away, and yeah, temperature's about 26 degrees at the moment. Race isn't till 11:15. They've pulled it forward an hour because of the heat, from 12:15, so it's now an hour earlier at 11:15, but still think it's going to be up to 30 by then. It's 26 now. This does feel a little bit cooler, but it's not going to last, so hopefully the humidity stays down a bit, and we'll be racing in slightly better conditions than we've had all week, but all ready to go. But nice and early. I like to be early at the race, so it's 8:15. We're not racing till 11:15, so we've got 3 hours to fill, but we have to be in the swim start for 11:15, so half an hour before, which is fine. I can cope with that, and just got time to chill out and relax and get organised and do all that kind of stuff. Get your transition. Can't rack a shoe, can you? I don't think, but they do say you have to rack your shoes. I mean, put them on the floor in front of your transition point and your number. There's no bike because we're not biking, so just going to do swim and run this morning. European Aquathlon Championships, ready to go. Finish line from the other side. This is the after you finish side. Can't get to the other side. Podium's down there. Look, view of the finish line there coming through. And the podiums just there, look. Don't think I'll be troubling those today. The finish line looks nice. The swim lake looks absolutely stunning this morning. Mountains in the background. That looks great. Can't wait to get in there. Heading to transition now and get. What we're going to do, Tracy, rack our shoes. Team manager, you want to be my YouTube channel? This is Tracy.
We're about to go in to rack the shoes.
To rack the shoes. That sounds the most bizarre statement
really
in the
does.
world ever. Because I don't have a bike. Transition. Turn the camera off. No more filming. We'll see you after the race, I think, at this point. But we'll put some interim B-roll in to fill the gap while I race. Right, Aquathlon European Championships, here we go. Chit chat after we finish. I'll tell you what was what hurt me was that grass, that AstroTurf, was red hot.
It was hot, wasn't it?
It was like you can sprint your way through transition because hang on, I'm gonna get one over. Yeah, just trying to stand there and put my shoes on and put my race belt on. I'm like, oh, ow, you know, this is red hot.
I still got them. Transition. Yes, I saw you. You came up beside me, and I was like, oh, she's going. No. Yeah, it was quite quick actually. Yeah.
That was a good.
And I guess we didn't have to take a wetsuit off. They didn't have to do anything, did we?
So I had a swim skin on. I'd got that off before I got into transition. I got the top half off. I lost my swim cap in the swim. So.
Oh, you swim cap? Yeah.
Third position and winner of the bronze medal, representing Great Britain, Gabriella, baby!
Get that medal on your neck. Get it round your neck now. Do not take it off for a month. Alex, bronze medal. First counting, first race.
Yeah.
Awesome, fantastic result. Well done, you. Well done, you don't deserve that. Well done. Hey, go GB. I'm gonna do it that way as well. Okay, so let's have a little bit of a race debrief. Got back to the hotel, got showered, changed, got the t-shirt, got the medal somewhere, left that in the room. Just gonna walk down to the shops, but race debrief, what do we think of that? Well, after a false start in the swim, which was a bit interesting because you got a whole countdown for the swim. Loads of, you get passed over to the control of the starter, and then there's just 10-15 seconds of this thumping heartbeat, you know, and then 3 or 4 seconds of silence followed by the klaxon and start the race. Well, all of a sudden the klaxon went off, everybody set off, and chaos because this klaxon is blowing all the time. Suddenly realised it's a false start. So, hola. ¿Qué tal? Bien, muy bien. Chaos in this in the start. Just everybody's trying to shout at each other to stop because people have just got their heads down, got earplugs on, got water, you know, going all around them. So suddenly managed to stop everybody, get everybody back to the pontoon, and then reset. So reset, ready for the start of the swim. So that was good. A bit of excitement anyway. Started the swim, got going quite well actually. Settled into a stroke quite easily. Had probably 20-50 metres maybe of sort of hard effort, just trying to keep up with everybody, and then sort of settled in. I thought, well, I'm just going to have to swim my own swim here, because if I don't make it any, you know, I don't want to blow up here and go crazy. So I settled into my own pattern and rhythm, and actually that worked. So ended up following a few feet for a little bit, and then they disappeared into the murky waters, but that's what happens. And then just really swam. Got to the first turn, turned, second turn, turned, perfectly sighting on the buoys. I was really pleased with my sighting because I actually hit my right hand on the turn buoy as I turned, so knew I'd got that right. And the second buoy went round that as well, quite close, so that was perfect. I enjoyed that. Then coming back down the last, I don't know, whatever, 400 metres, started to feel my swim cap was slipping on my head. I think, oh, this isn't going well. Luckily my goggles are under my race cap, my swim cap. I always, as a tip for people, it's up to you how you prefer to do it, but I like my goggles under my swim cap. If you lose the swim cap, or you get hit, you get knocked by another swimmer, you're not going to lose your goggles as easily, at least. So my swim cap started to slip up my head. I could feel it. So this isn't going to stay here very long. And all of a sudden, pop, off went the swim cap. Of course, like I've just said, the goggles are still on my head. If my goggles are on my swim cap, maybe they hold the swim cap in place. So there's kind of two lines of thought, isn't there? Is the goggles holding my swim cap on, or is my swim cap over my goggles protecting me from losing my goggles? Anyway, don't know. Put in the comments, what do you think? Put it down there. Tell me what you do, because I'm not saying I've got the perfect solution, but I do prefer that at the very least. So, got to the end of the swim. Well, no, swim cap popped off. So grabbed the swim cap in the water. Thought, is there a penalty here for turning up at the end of the swim without a swim cap? Probably not, but maybe. So I'm not going to leave it in the water. Grabbed it, stuffed it inside my swim skin so that I still got the swim cap. There was no way I was going to waste any time at all trying to put that swim cap back on, because that's just wasted time. Don't need it. I don't need it to swim. It's not helping me in much way. I've got no hair, so I won't show you, but I've got no hair, or very little. So it's not affecting my streamlining in any way. So everything should be okay there. Got to the end of the swim, got out the swim, and headed down to T1. Okay, so T1, there is only T1 on an aquathon, but T1 was a bit of a weird one. It was swim exit, and then you probably had about 100 odd metre run from the swim exit to get you into T1, which was interesting, especially when I unzipped my race skin and then dropped my cap, my swim cap, on the floor that was tucked in my race skin, because that's where I'd put it when it popped off in the swim. So now I've got to pick it up. So I bend down, pick it up, stumble, heading head first towards a tree. That's not a great plan. Managed to recover that. I think I pulled it off, really. I don't think anybody spectating down the side of that swim exit noticed my stumbling effort to not headbutt the tree, but maybe they did, who knows. Anyway, into T1, whipped off the swim skin, dumped everything in the box. Very nice little process, actually, not have this in the UK. So in the transition area, everything other than your shoes had to be outside of this little plastic box, and then you put everything else in the box. So you could throw in your swim skin, throw your goggles, your cap, your earplugs, whatever you got, chuck it in there and do that, and then put your shoes on. Right, so up and out of transition, onto the run, and the run was hot. I think we could only say it was very hot run, because it was, I don't know, by then 30 degrees at least. 5k run doesn't sound that bad, does it? Park run doesn't sound that bad, doesn't sound far. Do a park run every Saturday. Now try and do it in 30 degree heat. It's definitely a challenge, especially at about 2.5k. There was a little rise uphill to the turnaround point on an out and back, and that may as well have been Everest. But once you got to the top of it, come back down again down the other side, and then it was flat from there. So nice run, feed stations or water stations every kilometre really, and hell, you needed it. It was 30 odd degrees, so grab a bottle of water as you run through into that sort of water station. Most of it over your head, down your back, down your chest, drink a little bit that's left and throw the bottle away. That was the aid station. Repeat that 4 or 5 times, because there was certainly plenty of water stations, and you needed them. So yeah, got to the finish line, crossed the finish line, got my medal, got into the recovery area and sponged down by some Spanish assistant and volunteer, which is fantastic. Threw so much water over me, it was incredible, but you needed that just to cool yourself off. And the race done. So what I was pleased about, I set 2 personal targets really. A was to finish and not have an abysmal race, which I didn't, and I really didn't want to be last in the age group. And no disrespect to the guys that were behind me, and there was only a couple, but I was so pleased not to be the last in the age group, because I don't know, it's just a personal pressure you put on yourself. You don't want to be last. So like I say, huge kudos to the 2 guys behind me, but there's only 26 of us in the age group, I think, so it's a tough race. You're racing at European level, you're going to have tough competitors, and here's my friend again, hola. And you're going to have tough competitors with you, because everybody's racing at that level. We're on GB age group teams for qualifying and racing, so we're always going to be fast, just not as fast as the rest of them. So you kind of just don't want to be last, do you? You don't want to be last in the age group, and I wasn't, so that's happy. I'm pleased with that. Sometimes I come across a bit negative in the video at the end of a race, and I don't want to. I have had an amazing race. I've had an amazing time with a huge team of GB athletes. I've made that GB age group team, and you think to yourself, you can't not enjoy this. This has to be the best race of your life. What's next? Don't know. Worlds, Europeans again? Who knows? Let's just keep racing, keep training, keep making sure that you're doing the best you can be. That's what this channel is about. To try to be the best you can be. And you know what? Today I was the best athlete I am. Chuffed a bit. Right, don't forget, hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. It's only 6 days to T100 in London. Better get recovered for that one. Thanks for watching.